King ILLEST.
Sir, yes,
what's going on? What's good? How you doing?
I'm good.
How's everything going?
Everything is fresh, man. How's everything going with
we,
you?
We are surviving.
Exactly, man.
You're looking all fresh.
Thank you, man.
Swag on point. Like always.
Really?
Ish, man. How have you managed to maintain it, man, for a while? Yeah. Like we've seen people come like that.
Yeah.
Then at a certain point, they tend to lose their brand to something else.
Yeah.
For you, how's it been?
I don't know, man. I think it's just a part of who I am now, man. I was brought up this way, look clean, decent, presentable. Yeah, man, it's a part of who I am. Even my home clothes look like most of these rappers' show clothes. I'm just joking. But yeah, man, it's just a part of me. It's just a part of me.
Yeah. But how's been your year this year, 2023? Maybe give us a highlight on your side.
It's been a good year for me, man. Like, I really just appreciate everything that happened to me this year, good or bad, because it always adds up to growth. And yeah, man, I think it's been a very successful year. I'm grateful, gratitude. I'm blessed. I'm on Joy FM. I'm good, man. Yeah.
Let's talk about your music this year.
Yeah.
Maybe what songs have we dropped? How's it been for you?
Yeah.
We're like doing a highlight just to get find out from King ILLEST music industry.
Yeah, man. This year, I think I really wanted to focus on some of the music, dropping music videos off the album. And man, this year has been so short. It looks like we're already talking about wrapping up the year. But yeah, I really concentrated on dropping music videos from the album before dropping new music. But this year I dropped two songs, like that's new. I dropped something with Y Celeb and recently with J Cash, Kumokaka. Yeah, so musically this year it's been just for me exploring the local, more of like focusing on the local collaborations.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so for me it was also trying to tap in different fan bases. You know, the Copper Belt with Y Celeb, I did something. I did so many shows this year in the Copper Belt, and yeah, man, tap into also on the Lusaka side with J Cash. You know.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's been a lot of networking, and a lot of music has been made that I haven't even released. This year. So it's been a good musical year for me, man.
Let's talk about the album that you dropped. How's the feedback?
Well, the feedback was awesome. It's not what I exactly expected. And also, I also felt like, I was selling an album, you know what I mean? When you're selling an album, you really just have to get it anticipated, you know what I mean? But to some certain extent, most of my fans really just expected a lot of international collabs, which I did have. But for me and my team, it was not so necessary to add all those collabs on my debut album, because we felt like it was going to lose originality of it being my debut album, because you only have one chance to do the first album, and I had to personalize it and make it my own album. So off that album we made like over 50 songs that we still have. 50 songs, 30 songs had all collabos, 15 songs had like international collabos. You see, so when we were making the cut list of that album, it had like a lot of international collabos which didn't resonate with who I am and how I started my music journey. I remember you were interviewing me at some point, and you used to ask me, why don't you collaborate? And I told you I was really just trying to find myself musically. So for me, at some certain extent, I felt like my debut album just needs to be like my album. Not too many collabos, not the album being successful because it's got that feature or it's got that international feature. So that's how we cut it down to what it was. And I felt like my fans felt like they needed more international collabos. But otherwise, when you listen to the album from first to last year it was the only hip-hop album that really just resonated well. So yeah, man, it was sometimes, you need to make, in music, you need to make critical decisions that do you well in the long run, not being short-sighted. You understand? I can do a collabo with maybe the biggest rapper in Africa, but I'm selling an album, I'm not selling a song. So if that song is going to be successful, what happens to the rest of the songs on the album? But if I am selling an album that is genuinely me and my music, my fans will grow on it. Yeah.
You mentioned something that it was the only album last year.
Yeah.
That was a hip-hop album.
That was hip-hop, typical hip-hop. Yeah, I don't know if if I'm lost, maybe there's somebody else who dropped that. Like for me, my album all had hip hop songs. There was no dunka, there was no sing along song. It was all hip hop, you know. Yeah, I remember the year before that, Mark dropped a hip hop album, but that mine was last year. Then after that came now Chef this year, which was also hip hop. But last year, I think I was the only one that dropped a solid hip hop album. Unless anybody else that dropped an album that I don't know of.
Okay.
But yeah.
Let's talk about a song that I feel like you slept on.
Okay.
You slept on a song?
Okay.
And I'm about to play the song right now.
Wow.
I feel like sometimes artists, you don't understand what your people really want to listen from you.
True.
Sometimes there are certain songs that you tend to push, but I'm looking at it, I'm like, if this song had this input, it would have been the biggest song in the country. Yes. Let me play the song so that you understand why. And I've always wanted to tell you this.
Oh, really?
This is the song.
Shitiki muno mbuti ndazwamu kuhwima mapenzi ya lutanga obubumi kuyuma kakwama kushupa pere kuyuba yuba pesa sunu tandiyati kuhuba huba didikalire nderike ndiri hwajisi mapenzi yendizunda pesa sunu ndabuswimuna tibusambire tibulemeke mburi basebere tibunani neshikombora bajete katata migista gankata oyu mwana wakazanga tatibadika habuno tuswangane kuri pogwe konecha chirisho twabane bamalozi bamabemba habuno tuswangane except the lady on the hook kurigan to go mway twenty anantome ula indu hitulwana tula hiluba sunu tuyane yadiriganyira twenty anantome ula indu hitulwana tula hiluba sunu tuyane yadiriganyira kuritegera kuritigwija tandikoyigona soba ngatida chidavida mwatusavida suno ndavutira oro kabuga muzuwe amuzuwe wandikwama chobeni panatakstereki go-watch on my wrist presidential museveni pepeni kuseni kukufusa kwanu usanta kutaveni Southside summertime loves of you but I'm busy disrespect the king kuna ufona mamezi never that spread love there's a toast to my pain there's a wuka na hangover katata matubuka na starter kazuva kasanika wanakuwana kana sunset boat cruise and go here my cigars all white is your phone think about your life or I'm done in this vodka with ice I'm nice Tula indu hitulwana Tula hiluba sunu tuyane Yadiriganyira Twende tuyana ndome Tula indu hitulwana Tula hiluba sunu tuyane Yadiriganyira 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 So know what to call my name, cause today is a party day. So know what to call my name. So know what to call my name, cause today is a party day. So know what to call my name. Your party, I don't know. Turn up the table. We have to party to another level. Pop the champagne and fill up the table. You know DJ Cassper is a rave. Boom, suck all your friends, all your friends, all your friends. It's a holiday, holiday, holiday. We party all night till the break of dawn. You're doing it. You're doing it. You're doing it.
So this is a song I was talking about. Ish, you slept on this record.
Yeah, man.
You did.
I won't even dispute that. I think I should have put more emphasis in pushing this song. And like I said, I'll be very brutally honest. The producer that produced this song, Shinko Beats, got the same beat and gave it to another artist. So for me, it almost felt like it was going to bring a lot of dispute, you know. But otherwise, well, I mean, I'm not taking away anything from Shinko. Shout out to him. I think you're right. I might have slept on the song, but there's always better ways to make a beautiful song, a better song, or a remix.
I'm trying, as you're speaking, I'm trying to check for the song. So this is the song. Just go.
Shinko did.
Okay.
I paid for this song, did this song. Then he went and gave the song. He got the same beat and gave it to somebody.
But did you guys have a conversation about
had a
it?
conversation.
Saying, yeah, maybe just to talk, like, why did you do this?
Man, I had a conversation with him about it, but this is like now 4-5 years ago, man. Yeah. And for me, it was like water down the drain, and, you know, much as it's, you know, like issues like this in the States and everywhere, they're big. But, you know, the relationship I have with Shinko, I had so much respect for him. And I was like, anyway, certain things happen for a reason. I can't fight that. I'm a creative. I'll come up with something better. But I didn't know how certain songs have impact and how you need to take everything seriously until now. You understand? That song, I didn't know it had so much impact even to you right now. You were just telling me that people still, you know,
request for the song.
Request for the song. Yeah. And I feel like I'm gonna do a music video, man. That's the best way I can give this song more highlight for it, you know. But to be honest, that's what just really like drained the energy for me, because at some point there was even controversy online over the same thing, over that song, that girl's song and my song. So it really drained the energy and the push, you know. Yeah, but I hear you, man. I hear you. But this is my mother's favorite King ILLEST song.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And you never decided to say, let me do something, maybe a visual.
I will now. You know, it's just that sometimes you focus on making more new music, you know. But like I have said, I didn't know that certain songs, people get attached to them like that. And it coming from you, it means so much, you know what I mean? Yeah. So I think it's something I'll consider doing music video for. Because even DJ Cosmo tells me this every day. You need to do a music video for that song. You need to. Because not too many people know it, but those that know it, love it.
Yeah. And they'll support it when the visual is out right there. But let's also talk about something that we saw at the awards.
Okay, let's get to it.
I was very disappointed.
Yeah.
Yeah. The energy was too much from you on stage.
Yeah.
But the output of the sound, was it your fault? And I saw one of the artists also giving their opinion, saying this is not how you hold the microphone, this is how you're supposed to hold it, from an artist's point of view.
Yeah. Okay, listen. Right now, go on the internet, look at all your favorite artists and how they hold the microphone. And also that artist that says that's how you hold the microphone, how come they're never relevant enough? Because they know how to hold the microphone. How come you're failing to be so big? You understand? You know how to do, you know the criteria. Why aren't you using it against yourself so you can be better? So I feel like for a person to start judging another artist based off something that you were in the presence of and saw what's happening, and the man is down and you kick him down, that's so lame. That was so lame. Every rapper holds the mic the way they do. It's the voice projection that comes out. You can't say because he was holding the mic like that. That's lame, you understand? Firstly, that was lame of that guy. So secondly, this is something that went on. I have like screenshot conversations. We did a sound check. I went live on my Facebook. We did a sound check.
So the sound check was perfect?
Yes, of course. We did the presets. The guy, the engineer that was telling me, the engineer that was engineering the whole band, told, after the show, I asked him what happened. He said, no, the engineer came and wiped out all the resets that we did for sound check. So we're just playing from without them. Understand? It's like you go, you say, okay, cool, this is how I want my voice projection to be. Drop the volume on the mic, let it be here. Okay, cool. the bass should sound like this, the what should sound like this. You put everything in set because you did sound check. We were rehearsing. I would always go live when we were rehearsing. Understand? So on the time of the performance, all those presets were gone. The mic was low. I had to scream because my manager's telling me that they can't hear you. So I'm screaming. In the process of screaming, I'm running out of breath. Because people can't hear me. And the mic is low. And the guys, if you notice at some point, I was just playing with the drummer. Like, where is everybody else? Where are the keys? Where is everything? You understand? So it was a very bad day at the office. I literally posted another performance of me. I did a performance at the music club. And I showed them how I do live music. That's live music. Understand? That's how it was done. Something rehearsed and something that was not touched even after doing sound check. So on that, it's something that I think even the body knows that it was not artists' fault. Understand? That I cannot speak on other artists, but I can speak for myself. Understand?
We had other artists on the same awards manage to perform live. We saw people giving credits.
Yeah.
The artists that people were talking about on social media was your performance and the Blackie's performance. Other artists performed well. I don't know what type of performance they used, the criteria, how it was
Some
done.
were doing playback. Some were doing playback. And also you need to understand I'm a rapper. I'm rapping. Like for me, I'm rapping. And also others, I think that did exceptionally well are gospel artists. You know, I think they did well as well. And yeah, man, for me, I think it was just a really bad day for me at the office, man, because that's what happened. And that was the only excuse I was given, that the presets we did for soundcheck all got messed up. Yeah. So the people look at the artist, they don't look at the organizers or anything. It's the artist at the end of the day.
I was thinking, since ILLEST is a brand, I was also asking myself questions saying, why didn't anyone issue like an apology statement?
Exactly. And you know, it was such a bad night for me because that very night they broke into my car, stole my laptop, stole over. Man, that was like a really bad night for me. You know, they broke into at their awards, parked in the car park, broke into the car, stole stuff. And I tried to follow it up. I was not rebased anything. And so imagine you're coming from a bad experience on stage and you get back to your car and you found goods have been stolen, your music system is gone. It was crazy, man. But I just take it as a bad day at the office. That moment doesn't define who I am. I know I can perform better. I know I'm a great performer, you understand? So I don't let moments like that faze me because of how confident I am and how confident I am in my craft. So for me, that's now all even just watered down the drain, man. Like for real. Yeah.
Let's get to find out something. A rare conversation again. I want to get to find out.
Okay.
Like I said, your brand is on point.
Appreciate it.
You make sure that you dress on point. Let's talk about the outfit that you're putting on right now. How much is it worth right now? Putting you on spot. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about everything that you're putting on. How much?
Okay, I won't even lie to you. I think the most expensive thing I'm wearing is my gold chains.
Which you've been talking about a lot.
Yeah, man, which have 30 carats. The carats are heavy on this, man. Yeah, that's the most expensive thing. The second expensive thing is the hat I'm wearing. This is Jay-Z Rockefeller Rock Nation hat. It's about $200 on the internet. Check it out.
Is that original?
Yes, of course. It's original, man. You can look at the fitting. It's on the run. Yeah. And I'll be very honest, man. Like, yeah, that's the hat is $200. The chains, I'm not gonna mention how much they are, but they are worth a lot. It's a lot of money. Like, you know, I spent so much. My chains are insured as well, so that's how much money I spent on my gold chains. Yeah. And then online, the truck suit is from Ntemba 24. There's a shop called Ntemba 24.
Okay.
Yeah, the truck suit is 600 kwacha. It's all right. And then the t-shirt is from Waikiki. It's about 250. The sneakers, my plug, my guy, what's his name? Tiger, Tiger Trends. Yeah, he's the one that plugged me in my sneakers. So minus the chain, this is $200. $200 is how much now? 4K.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's about 4K. 4 pin plus. This is 4.6 plus 200. 4.8 plus my shades 500. It's not much, man.
It is much to someone.
It's okay. It's decent.
Okay. All right. So maybe what are we expecting? Maybe next year. What are we working on? What are the future plans that we should be on the lookout from King ILLEST?
Yeah, man. Next year, I won't even lie to you. I had this conversation with my manager. Like, shout out to Fresh. We were like, next year we should stop planning. Like, next year we need to do this. We are planning for this. No, next year we should start doing. Understand? It's like we've planned a lot. Next year is by here. No, next year we're not going to make any plans. We'll just be doing. We'll just be executing. You know. And I feel like much as I'm supposed to also reach the core of Zambia, I feel like I make more money internationally. You know, international in brand endorsements. I make more money when I do international gigs, international club appearances. Like when I go to SA, I get paid to appear in clubs, just to represent Zambia, just to be on the mic and just hype people and talk about Zambia. I'm from Zambia. I'm the king of the South. My network has grown in South Africa. Go on my Instagram, see the amount of celebrities from South Africa that follow me. Those are my networks. Those are people I'm in contact with. And also next year we want to do a bit of East Africa because we've done so much of South Africa. Yeah, but most of my money and most of my endorsements and deals come from South Africa because I've built a base there. You know, my networks. I can go to SABC, do an interview. I can go to Trace. I can go to MTV Base. I can do BET interviews because of the network I have made. And that way it's easier to break through. Like so many people, even Nigerians, used to come to South Africa for them to be known. Understand? Because that's like the hub of entertainment in Africa. That's where your DSTV is. You understand? Multi-choice. This is why even us Zambians find ourselves listening to more South African music because the entertainment we watch is conditioned. We watch DSTV, watch Channel O, it's South African. So we are more exposed to that. We are more exposed to that entertainment, and it's not only Zambia, it's Africa-wide. DSTV multi-choice is from South Africa. So when you make it in South Africa, then you can make it. Then you are known in almost every other region of Africa. This is why my emphasis is always in South Africa. Yeah.
The long-awaited collaboration and people, yeah. like what has been happening? Seems like that's what people have been waiting for. We've just been seeing visuals, you and him.
Okay, here's the thing. I have a weird relationship with Cassper Nyovest. I think, even a much better relationship with... I had more chances to work on music with AKA at the time, because when we met with AKA, it was based off music. Yeah, I'm a rapper from Zambia. Oh yeah, I met you last time. We did this, The relationship was more on business side. But with Cassper, how I met him, it almost makes it difficult for us to release music, not to make music. That releasing music is something for making music. When I say release music, that means we might have records, but we've not released. Or we might have records, but we've not shot music videos. It has to be a full package. But the reason is this. I am highly, highly inspired by that man. So for me, being in his presence and making a friendship for him goes beyond music. And that's the friendship that I really just wanted to learn from him. The same way he learned from Double HP. That's the route I wanted to take and learn from him. Because when you look at this guy, his branding is insane. How many endorsements has he ever gone? That guy has even gone on to make his own phone, his own energy drink. You understand? So the level of genius that he has is what I'm always trying to capture from him. And it almost... also the knowledge that I turn from him, it almost makes it impossible for us now to get back to start talking about music. Not that we're not going to, but for me, I believe music is chemistry, and the relationship I have with him now is based off mentorship, more of mentorship. You understand? But the music is going to be out. It's about time that the music is out, because everybody tells me, but we see you guys are always just chilling in the club, or you're just hanging out, or we just see pictures. But when is the music coming out? So the music is definitely going to come out next year.
Few artists will disclose who inspires them, who motivates them.
Like that. Yeah, of course.
You're one of the few people that will come out and say, hip hop artists like saying, I'm motivated or inspired by this person.
Yeah.
Like why?
Yeah. You see, hip hop is a very competitive sport. It's a contact sport. You understand? This is why these days people are so emotional, man. Like when a rapper says I'm better than him or you're better than that, it's just hip hop. It's the culture. The culture is attached to competitiveness. Understand? So there's no one person who can call themselves king and forever be comfortable. Even Game of Thrones, that Iron Throne that they have, that king, when he sits there, it's got swords. When he doesn't sit well, the sword ends up cutting him or piercing him. That's what a king should be. You can never be too comfortable in the hip hop industry. So for that, there's a lot of egos, and people don't usually get sentimental and express themselves who inspires them. They always come out hard and all that. But like for me, I think I've studied the industry at a deeper level now, and I look at things on another level. If it doesn't make money for me and my manager, it's not relevant for me. You know what I mean? And I know sometimes I speak truth, but when I speak, it comes out a little bit too brutal for people to accept. You know what I mean? But yeah, I think a lot of hip hop artists just have this cover that they always put. But for me, I always remain authentic and I always speak. Like I got inspired by so many people, even so many hip hop artists like in Zambia. Of course, there's some element that I saw them do and I'm like, okay, cool, so this is possible or this is doable. You know what I mean? And also I've learned also from international artists and also from local artists, you know. When I wanted to do my first album, I called Chef. I had a meeting with Chef. I'm like, this is what I want to do. The first advice he said, well, you only get one chance to make your first album. So make music that you like for your first album. Second, third, going on, make music that is more relatable. But the first album is the only album you can make and make music that you enjoy and you love. That's all. Yeah. So
there's something that reminds me of you are king.
Yeah.
King ILLEST.
So,
let's get to throw it back from a story which is very famous and known. Let's talk about Shaka was a king and he conquered all. Let's talk about if any international artist was to step on King ILLEST.
Yeah.
Would you throw it back? Maybe let's talk about King. Let's talk about Cassper.
Yes, sir.
If that was to happen, which just trying to put an imagine.
If
like
he had to throw shade at me.
Yeah.
Okay, here's
you are a king, and you are representing a certain kingdom.
Of course.
Yeah.
Here's my thing over beef and over these things. I think at this time on era, when it comes to the new school artists, I think there is no other rapper that has been dissed more than me. Understand? I know of a rapper that everybody came in the game dissing, yes. But I'm talking about like the new guys, like the new era of hip hop. I think there's no rapper that has been dissed more than me. Name a rapper, they've dissed me, they've said nonsense about me, understand? But my criteria of responding to beef is that you either need to be on my level or my caliber. If it's not music, then it has to be money-wise. If you're not on my money level, I'm not having time with you. I'm not having that conversation, understand? And also on intellect level. If you're not on my level intellect, I'm not dissing you back. So all these people that have ever dissed me or said anything about me, and I've not responded, they're simply below par. So for a person like Cassper, if he had to diss me, then now we have like, okay, cool. This is somebody I can jump in the ring with. You understand? And it comes with a different type of energy because he also brings himself to a certain level to try and meet me to, have this controversy or whatsoever thing that we are going on. But rather than me dropping myself down to an artist that's below, that's me trying to level them up. So for me, when it comes to responding to beef, you need to be either on my level, money-wise, intellect-wise, or musically.
Your brand new song is out, Kumukaka.
Yes, sir.
Visual on point, always. Maybe just break it down.
You say these things, man, it's easy. You say this is always on point. Like for me, when you say that, no, this is on point. You don't understand how much I really appreciate that because I put in so much. Understand? So like the way you say, no, you come here, you're looking good, you do. I appreciate certain sentiments. I know other artists might not do that, but for me, like, I really put thought into my thing. So when a person says that, I don't take it for granted, because there's a lot of money that goes in there, a lot of time, a lot of thought, a lot of creativity. So I really appreciate. I just wanted to end it there before you go and say, yeah, dope visuals. Thank you so much.
Dope visuals?
Yeah.
Maybe I would like to find out about maybe the song.
Yeah.
And also another question maybe.
Yeah.
When you are working with fellow artists,
Yeah.
like J Cash,
Yeah.
do you pay for a service?
I've never paid a rapper to make music or a collaboration, but sometimes I just make sure that I have some certain level of respect and courtesy. You understand? Like certain things, it's just out of just integrity. Maybe I gas you up, or I just like make sure that the environment is conducive for us to work. We have our lunch, we have our drinks, we have good vibes around. But no, I have not paid. I've not paid anybody. I've never paid Chef. I've never paid macky2. I've never paid J Cash. No, it's relationships I have with them, and yeah, I think that's how the industry works. It's more of relationships and trying to see how further we can make good music, because these are also very passionate people about music. They want to affiliate with my brand as well, you see, and just see how further it can go. So yeah, dope song Kumukaka. I had the beat made, sent it to what's his name, J Cash. Shout out J Cash, J Mula. Sent it to him. I told him, you know what, bro? I want us to make a collaboration. Let's vibe on this song. Let's not make a hit song. Let's just vibe. So he sent me the lines, this and that, and I listened to it. I was like, okay, this is genius. I went in the studio and did my thing. We were never in the studio together, but the chemistry on the song is so strong. That's how I resonate and relate with like J Cash. Yeah.
Let's go with the song. Thank you very much for coming through, King ILLEST. Means a lot right on Joy FM. Before we know it, we have been talking for more than 40 minutes.
Yeah, man, it's been deep and I've been online here.
So good.